After practice with Coach Ben Oswald from the Salida soccer team. And Coach, got a scrimmage coming up on Saturday for you guys, and a pretty busy schedule after that. But how the first couple weeks of just practice gone?
They have actually gone quite well. It took a little bit to get everybody in, especially the first week. We started out with a fitness camp the first week of August, and I didn't quite have the numbers in that I was hoping for. And the reason for that camp is just simply to try and cut down the pain on two-a-days, the physical aspect of that. So we started two-a-days the second week of August, had a really good turnout for that. There was just a couple of guys that were still on family vacations. The boys have just been working really well. I couldn't be more pleased at this point. Every year early in the season, things always seem, you're chipper, everything's looking up, of course. But I have to say that this year there's been a noticeable improvement in the maturity. For one, of course, they're a year older, but it is truly noticeable, both physically and mentally as well. We're starting to do some things that we have not really executed in the past. It's starting to become a little more second nature to these guys now. And if they continue on the path that they've started, of course we haven't kicked a ball in competition yet. I'm excited. I was excited before the season started. This year has been a long time in the coming.
You guys have 11 kids on this year's team that are seniors that are coming back and got to experience a pretty good playoff run against some tough teams last year. How much does that help not only for them, but also for what they can pass on to some of the younger kids?
It helps a lot. Because it wasn't just last year, it was the year before as well. When they were even younger, they were playing key roles in the team. And we went deep in the playoffs as well. And so little by little, we've been gaining experience. Where we have been really struggling in general terms was with too many giveaways in the midfield because we were always in a hurry. Not because we were not able to pass the ball, but because we tried to press things a little bit too much, always looking for something really special instead of the simple. And we were not scoring the goals. This year, we've really worked on the psychology of scoring as well as the technical side of more the idea of passing the ball with pace in the back of the net rather than trying to put your laces through the ball. There's times, obviously, where that type of shot is the appropriate one. But we've missed so many sitters, as they're called, that are easy tap-in goals because they get stressed out. It's human nature. So this is part of the maturation process. These guys are starting to dial this in really well. And I'm just pleased at this point. I'm excited. I truly am excited.
What are you looking for, and we'll wrap it up with this question, what are you looking for from this scrimmage coming up this weekend, and what are you hoping to see the kids at?
It's a good question. It gives us an opportunity to work on, we're trotting out a different system than we have played in the past. The system is generally built to the players you have when you don't have the ability to buy players, for example, like a professional team would. So you take what you have and you try to make it into something, obviously. And this year, with the maturation, with the players, we have a bunch of players that are midfield-oriented types. And so we're going to play more of a 3-5, 5 in the midfield and 2 up top. And we'll go back and forth between a couple of systems. We may well attack in one and defend in another. We've done that a bit in the past. And so I'm looking forward to a chance this weekend to trot these out a little bit against very good competition. We will play Battle Mountain and Steamboat, both 4A schools. Colorado Academy will also be there. Unfortunately, we're not scheduled to play them at this point, although we may try to sneak in an extra game. We have seen those guys multiple times in the playoffs, and I expect to see them again this year at some point. So it's a chance to test our wares against very good quality and just see where it's at. There's no score technically kept. The coaches are able to get out on the field a bit if they need to help the players make some adjustments, whatever. So It's always a lot of fun. It's a long day, I know that. It's a long, long day, but it's a chance for us to start to work out some of the bugs before that first real game hits on the 23rd.